I didn't know Megadeth could write jazz. I didn't know Dave Mustaine could write a jazz-style chord progression. Let's check this out. So that is the instrumental Into the Lungs of Hell by Megadeth off of 1988's So Far, So Good, So What. This really cool thing that Dave Mustaine does, if you've studied jazz theory at all, a lot of the chord progressions in jazz will be in jumps of fourths, right? So when you go from there to there, that is a fourth. And then we do the same thing. We do this little descending thing. And then we're back to this chord. Same theme. Alright, so we're going in fourths, whether it's from E flat to B flat, or D flat to A flat, or B to F sharp. All those intervals are the same distance apart. The chords themselves are unrelated. Some of them are in the same key, some of them aren't. Some of them are borrowed, some of them are parallel, whatever. But the bottom line is here, Dave Mustaine took kind of a page out of the jazz book when he formed this, in my opinion. Of course, a lot of these metal guys just go with what sounds good, so he may have just stumbled upon this, but from a theoretical standpoint, reverse engineering how he got this, it seems to me that quite possibly this was a jazz playbook move. Going down in fourths. Alright, with the theme being up, back, down a fourth. Chromatic descent to the next one, up a fourth. You get the idea. One of Dave Mustaine's greatest musical contributions to metal guitar is the use of the major third interval in his riffs. I like to think of it as a major third power chord. You guys can argue that it's not a power chord all you want. I consider it a power chord variation. A power chord is nothing more than the root and the fifth. But if you do the root and the major third, you get that sound. Typically the major third isn't something you hear in metal, but when it's placed in a tasteful way, it can do wonders for your song. At the end of all of that, he does this descending chromatic line that goes like that, that leads us into the following solo. Not only is it cool that he uses the use of chromaticism, but he's doing all of those intervals as major thirds. So, Dave Mustaine is just amazing. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.